Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing on the best of 3 standard ranked ladder with our Jeskai Relic of Legends list. Now this one is definitely a weird list, it's not something I've seen anybody else try. So we are trying out Rona, Inti, and a Relic Shell in white with Delny, since Delny is able to double pretty much every important legendary creature's triggers, as long as Inti doesn't put any +1/+1 counters on them. Some of those creatures are Agriskos, Lauren of the Third Path. Both of these guys are our ETB legends. This one, if Delny's on the field, can straight up exile a creature, or it can give 2 creatures menace. Lauren can blow up 2 artifacts or enchantments, or just 1 if you don't have Delny. Geralf is another creature that is very powerful by itself, but when paired up with Delny, can put like 10 power on the board with just 2 spells, and it's just crazy when it gets going. Pianalar, or Thopter triggers get doubled. Malcolm's Investigate trigger gets doubled. Inti's discard and attack triggers both get doubled, and same with the untap for Rona, Herald of Invasion. Now, if you take out Delny, the deck is still very good. You have the Skrelv Rona Relic curve, which can allow you to just drop off any other 2-drop, and then hold open any of these channel lands in the deck, which is very cool. Since we're running 4 copies of Relic, and there has to be at least some sort of payoff for big mana, we're playing 3 copies of Kayla's Reconstruction. This card can just search through the top of your deck and find you a bunch of different legends. Now it is a little bit RNG dependent, since you can do X's 4 but still just hit 1 creature. So you do have to be a little bit careful of that post sideboard if you do bring in a bunch of stuff like lockdowns and knockout blows. But yeah, this deck is very cool, and I always have a blast playing with it on the ladder. So if you guys are excited to see this in action, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already, as I'd really appreciate it, since I'm still working on getting my channel partnered. I'm also going to leave a QR code here and a link down below to my TCG Player Partner card. Using either of those is another way to help support me and my channel, which is of course greatly appreciated. But with all that said, let's hop onto the ladder and see how this does. Alright, game 1. This hand is okay. I mean, we have Inties, but we're on the draw, so it's definitely not ideal. Don't really want to go to 7 though. Let's lead with the Anchorage. Alright, looks like we got mono red. Let's play an Inti. And so far we have only drawn land, so that's not good. We'll take 2. Yeah, pretty unfortunate. Relic is not bad though. Think we just have to play that here? Go ahead. Sure, we'll take 3. Let's play the Cavern, and we'll name Human. We'll play Inti. And Agriskos. Well, I mean, it doesn't look like they have anything instant speed. Think we just get set up to exile Felton. I'm not gonna block it anyways, so wow. That's pretty rough. Let's attack with Inti. We really have nothing going on here, and way too much land. Okay. I mean, a creature's good. We will absolutely take it. And I think we want to investigate. just because we have nothing really besides an Odawara. Go ahead. Sure. Oh boy. Well, opponent has a lot of land now. And another Felden. Do you have a rage? No? In that case, we'll just put you back in the hand. Another Malcolm. Okay. Let's get in for 6. Let's go with next Malcolm. And get lost, I guess. Go ahead. Sure. Phoenix Chick is fine. Let's go ahead and take a block. And I Gonjo. Sure. Down to 10. We'll get in for 5. Or not. Let's try it like that. Alright, game 2. Yeah, hand is very good, we'll keep. Second Rona is not terrible. We'll take 2 from Felden. Sure. Ouch. Let's just play our relic here. We're not facing like a ton of pressure, and I kind of want him to commit a little bit more to the board. Cool. Exactly what I'm looking for. Well, Schooling the Grave is a bit rough, but they do only have the 2 cards. Let's go ahead and cast the lockdown. And I think we go Rona here, just so we can go Geralf, Thalia, or Geralf Relic Thalia next turn, and we can make just tons of tokens and just try and finish it out from there. Okay, well, that's one way to deal with that. Let's play Geralf. Since we don't have Rona, we can't do everything, so we'll just play Thalia and Skrell. Go ahead. Yup, GG's. Not too bad. Alright, next game. Unfortunately, cannot keep that. That's a bit better. Doesn't really have any sort of action though. Ugh. Well, let's hope it works. Sure. We'll take a pain. Go ahead. Sure. And we'll take 3. Well, might as well get in for 1. Scrove can't block, so go ahead. Well, that's annoying. We'll take 3. Let's play the Relic, and we'll play Rona. Sure. And they plot a show off. Okay. Well, we will block the horror. Let's go ahead and loot. Let's play Geralf. And I think we have to loot here, which is kind of unfortunate. Well, Odoar is very good. I think we drop off Rona. We'll get lost. And make a zombie. Go ahead. Sure. Yeah. Oh boy. Sure. So, guess their plan this turn is to Monstrous Rage on the show-off. We'll block. So, I think the only way back into this is just making a massive army from Geralf, but we have to have 2 spells to do so. Delny is absolutely the first piece of the puzzle, but I think... we probably just have to transform Rona here. Go ahead. Sure. Sure. Wow. Opponents just getting everything. And down to 1. Well, don't really have much choice. Let's reconstruction for 2. We'll grab Rona and Lauren. But, yeah. A little unfortunate. Might have been able to get there, like, if we had one more turn. Let's try it like that. Alright, game 2. Definitely taking the play. Well, that's a great opener. Yeah, this one is much better. We'll keep that, and I think drop off Lauren. Sure. Well, looks like Lauren might have been a good idea to keep. Go ahead. Sure. We'll take 3. Let's go ahead and loot. We'll drop off that reef and play Inti. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and block the etchings. Sure. So just in case it is another barrage, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's loot. Let's go ahead and play the plaza. And Giralf. Go ahead. Discard and draw 2. Okay, sure. No blocks. I think we just try and put him back in the hand here. And save the knockout blow for another time. Sure. That's fine. We can take a couple chunks of damage here. Well, probably just drop off Skrelv. Let's go ahead and loot. Let's go ahead and play the plaza. We'll get in for 2. We'll play another. And we'll play Thalia. Go ahead. Sure. Let's take our block. Since opponent doesn't have the mana for anything, definitely taking the safe trade. Let's loot. Ooh. Well, I mean, do we think we can win with 6 life? We're gonna try. Let's loot. Really hoping we find some gas here. Relic of Legends is definitely not bad. Let's play Pia. We'll go Sundown Pass. And let's loot. Well, the other knockout blow. Think we still have to drop that off. Delny. Now that's a card. Let's go with the relic. And we will tap Pia to play Delny. Let's go ahead and in for 2 in the air. Go ahead. Sure. So, think we just block like that. In response, let's loot. Sure. And opponent has a empty board with just a forge. Oh, kind of forgot about the Case of the Crimson Pulse. I mean, let's go ahead and loot. Let's drop off Skrelv. We'll get a couple more impulses going. Cool. Let's make some Thopters. We'll play Thalia. Let's transform Rona. And let's jam. Cool. We will definitely take that one. So, Snakeskin Veil and Lithomantic Barrage. Yeah. So the problem with Lockdown is they have forges and they have the cases. I think on the draw we do want 2 of them though. Alright, let's try it like that. Alright, next game. I mean, the hand is fine. Thalia into the Relic and Lockdown is a bit rough though. So, guess we keep it. But, hopefully... yeah. Let's get down our Skrelv. Sure. And we take 2. Think we just play the Thalia here, and we will pass. Cool. I mean, that's definitely really good for us. Let's go ahead and play the Igonjo. And we want to go with Delny. Yeah, I'm just going to play Delny. Go ahead. Sure. Kinda wild that Thalia is taxing my entire hand right now. But if we are able to hit 1 more land and we can play our Relic, it's gonna be so good. Sure. Well, that's tough. But, I mean, Rona is really good. Let's go ahead and play her, and we will pass. Let's go ahead and, I mean, probably give Thalia Hexproof, just so they, like, actually are incentivized to kill her, because then next turn we can play the Relic and just kind of pop off. Yeah, this is definitely a scary attack, but we do have to block there, just so we do unlock the rest of the hand. What? Was that a bluff attack? Really? I genuinely was not expecting that. I assumed they had Monstrous Rage, which would have meant we would have taken a bunch of damage. Huh. Genuinely don't know how to respond to that. Let's go ahead and play our Relic. Go ahead. And another Questing Druid. Okay. Yeah. Sure. So, in for 8. It doesn't appear... Well, okay, yeah, so they can't cast any spells here. So, do we keep Thalia around? So Knockout Blow here isn't gonna do... Oh wait, no. So what we can do is 4 damage to the Druid after first strike damage is applied. Cool. And we take 2. Let's Reconstruction for 4. Wow. That's kinda rough. Yeah, we might have just lost because of that. We probably should have just went with the lockdown. Huh. Okay. Guess we take a Rona and a Pia. Go ahead. Sure. That's fine. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not good. Down to 7. Let's go ahead and loot. We'll drop off the anchorage. Let's cast the lockdown. And we'll play Rona. We'll get in for 2. And go ahead. Sure. And a Codebreaker. Let's take our block, assuming Monstrous Rage. Snake Skin. Nope. Well, do we transform here? Or do we go for the loot? Man, I'm scared. Let's loot. Well, not good. At least we do get some more untaps. But yeah, I think we are just dead here. GG's, unfortunate. Yeah, didn't quite draw, like... No, let me correct that. We did draw pretty well. Just the Thalia that we had was, rough. It definitely did not help us in the way that we needed it to. Sure. Alright, and looks like Foundry's coming in. We'll take a block. And we will Plaza. go ahead. Sure. Yeah, GG's, you can have it. That was a tough one. Well played to the opponent. And a couple post-game thoughts for everybody. That last game was definitely winnable. I know I complained a bit about Thalia, but definitely was a missequence for me. We should have cast the Lockdown and then gone for the Kayla's Reconstruction. But, yeah, not really much way for me to know that the top of the deck was going to be that rude to me. Either way, we got some fun games in, and that first one was definitely a blast. We went absolutely nuts on the opponent. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.